Bienvenidos a la semana número 6, si no me equivoco, if my math is mathing correctly. Bienvenidos. Thank you so much, guys, for being on time. Yo sé que vengo corriendo un poquito tarde, pero pues tocaba bañarse y como que me atrasé un poquito. Saluditos a todos los que ya están aquí. El día de hoy vamos a estar hablando acerca de cómo escanear nuestros documentos antes de mandarlos a USCIS. It is very important that we do that, and we're going to talk more in depth about that. I'm going to be sampling kind of like ideas of how you can manage to print everything out and put it together. We're also going to be talking about the money order. I'm going to be showing samples of what that looks like if you want to see that. And then we're also going to be discussing the Zoom call, how it's going to go down next week, cómo nos vamos a ver, how we're going to fill out the acknowledgement form for that. Y por último, vamos a estar viendo lo de la attendance, ¿ok? Bienvenidos, bienvenidos. I'm super, super excited that you have made it this far. I know that this is the time where we want to like give up and just kind of like, yeah, I just want to get it over with, but no. Let's talk about the importance of putting a package together virtually, ¿ok? Cuando mandamos cualquier cosa para USCIS, una de las cosas más importantes es tener récord de lo que le hemos, mandado a USCIS, y otra es de asegurarnos que tenemos una copia virtual in case anything goes wrong. Like, let's say it gets lost on the mail, like, y si el correo pierde, ojalá que no te pase, ojalá que no te pase, te mando todo, la buena vibra para que no te pase a ti, pero puede suceder que USCIS pierde tu correo, ¿ok? Um, it would be awesome if you just have a virtual copy, literally just print out and send again, right? It's so much easier. What happens is that sometimes people don't prepare, they just want to get it over, they send their package. And yes, everything, but they don't have a virtual complete from start to finish package, right? So if that was to happen to you and you have a copy, all you have to do is print it, lo mandas y listo, ¿verdad? No se vuelve tan stressful. Obviously, it sucks when that happens, because it has happened. Actually, on the second bootcamp, this is bootcamp number 5, there was one girl, and I'm going to tell you this because one person here might have a situation where they're going to wish they had listened to me, okay? Esta chica me contactó. She's like, oh my God, I wish I would have listened to you and made a copy. US, UPS lost my package. And I was like, I know you have it, like I told you, like on the email. And she was like, no, I'm gonna have to like look things, like on my email and like save it again and all that stuff that, like just print it out. So it was more stressful than it needed to be because she just didn't listen. Okay. So please, please, please don't let that be your situation. Yo sé que a veces suena como cosas bien, se corta mucho. You sound very, very echoey. Okay. Give me one second. Se escucha muy cortado. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do. A ver si ahí se escucha mejor. No. Okay, what about now? Does this sound a little bit better? Please let me know. Default mic. Let me know if this sounds a little bit better. Pónganme en los comentarios si se escucha un poquito mejor. Y no nada más pongan sí o no. Pongan sí se escucha mejor o no se escucha mejor, because that way I can know what you're actually discussing or talking about. No more echo. No. No se escucha mejor. Still the same. Okay. Okay. What about now? Can you guys tell me? Díganme en los comentarios con una complete sentence, not just no or sí, porque it's kind of hard to like know what you're referring to. Póngame si se escucha bien o no, no se escucha bien. No sound is broken. Yes, ahora sí. Perfect. Okay. Yay. Okay. Perfecto. Entonces les estaba diciendo, we can go ahead and start again. Welcome to my chambers, y'all. This is the week number 6. Vamos a estar hablando acerca de cómo poner nuestro package together. We're going to be talking about the money order and how to fill it out. And then we're going to talk about the coming up week, the Zoom call, the in-person conversation that we're going to be having next week. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. Y también vamos a estar viendo las attendance questions, if there's any left. Y por ahorita lo que quiero hablar es la importancia de hacer un paquete virtual. Yo sé que suena como que like, do I really need this extra step? Yes, you need this extra step. Y les estaba platicando hace ratito antes de que I was rudely interrupted by my microphone, que en el bootcamp number 2 hubo una chica que literalmente me mandó un mensaje after the bootcamp and she was like, oh my God, I wish I would have listened to you. This happened to me, right? Una de las cosas que puede pasar es que tu mail carrier pierda tu paquete, ¿verdad? No pasa tanto, lo bueno, gracias a Dios. Pero cuando pasa, it just sucks, right? Like, because you just sent out your package, you thought you were done, you were just going to wait for your approval, but then se le ocurre a UPS or USPS or wherever you send your package to lose it. And when that happens, there's things that we can do, you know, for ourselves to, I guess, just make the process a little bit less stressful, right? It's still going to suck. It's still going to suck. Si USPS pierde nuestro paquete, it sucks, period. Pero si tú haces las cositas que yo te digo el día de hoy, tú vas a estar en una mejor posición porque si te toca a ti esa mala suerte, ¿verdad? Dios no lo quiera, tú nada más vas a imprimir tu paquete y listo. ¿Ok? Esa es una de las cosas que puede pasar. Otra de las cosas que puede pasar cuando estamos haciendo nuestro, no nada más Advance Parole, cualquier USCIS form, es que nos regresan nuestro paquete porque el pago está equivocado o cualquier cosa. Entonces, es bueno tener nosotros siempre nuestra forma completa para ver exactamente qué son los detalles que están equivocados en nuestra paquete, right? Porque nos mandan una letter, like a request for evidence, right? Like it could be your payment is missing, or it could be like, oh, you missed something in your package and you just don't know what that something is, right? They just send you a request for evidence. But it's beautiful to have a virtual copy, like exactly how you sent it, because you can go on your computer, you can check, a ver, qué puse, and puedes ver la request for evidence, okay, déjame checo. It helps to just have the complete copy of every little thing that you send to USCIS, okay? So, el día de hoy vamos a estar hablando acerca de eso, cómo poner nuestro paquete juntos, cómo podemos nosotros ponernos en una mejor posición, y les voy a estar platicando tips de cómo yo lo hago. La primera cosa que quiero que sepas es como, yo entiendo que tienes diferentes forms, diferentes paquetes, diferentes documentos. Algunos los tienes en tu mano, ¿verdad? Tu birth certificate, you have the actual copy and printed version right there in front of you. Y algunos tienes en tu celular, right? If someone scanned a photo and they sent it to you, you have it virtually. Algunos los tienes en tu correo electrónico, algunos los tienes en, I don't know where you have them, right? But they're scattered. The first thing you have to do is print everything out, okay? So let's start there, okay? In order to be able to scan our complete documents, how we're going to send them to USCIS, we are going to need to have everything in front of us in a in a physical, hard copy, en un papel, no en el celular. So, lo primero que vamos a hacer, vamos a empezar con esos documentos. Vamos a pretender, y el día de hoy va a estar un poquito bumpy porque voy a estar usando una segunda cámara y voy a estar enseñándoles lo que voy a estar haciendo para que ustedes miren cómo lo pueden hacer, right? So, let's pretend I am going to do Advance Parole to visit my abuelita que está enferma. Entonces, ella ya me mandó, vamos a mandar por 2 razones, ¿verdad? Que mi abuelita está enferma y luego mi bisabuelito, quiero ir a ver su tumba de mi familiar. So, okay, tengo la acta de nacimiento de mi abuelita, no la tengo porque nada más me mandaron una foto. Y tengo la acta de defunción también nada más aquí en mi WhatsApp porque me la mandó mi abuelita así nada más virtualmente. Okay, we're going to start there. We want those in a hard copy, like that, physical. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our phone and find the photo first. I'm going to switch cameras. Give me 1 second. Ahí está. Ok. Entonces, there we go. Ok. Bueno, entonces, no sé si voy a poner aquí. Let me find the photos that I just saved. Estaba haciendo eso, por eso estuve un poquito tarde, porque estaba mandándome las fotos so I can have them like let's say que estas son las fotos y lo voy a hacer así como que like, I'm going to be walking you through the steps as if I was going to be doing my package, ¿verdad? Y, que mi abuelita ya me mandó la acta de defunción. Bueno, esta no es una buena foto porque está blurry y porque tengo ahí manos y todo eso. Okay, so I wanted to start with that. Please, guys, try to tell your family members que les manden una foto que se mire clarita. Por ejemplo, esta es una buena foto porque se mira todo clarito, todo se puede leer, todo se puede leer. No importa que tenga algo alrededor, lo que importa es que no esté blurry, ¿verdad? Miren, todo está muy, muy bien. Bueno, en el celular a lo mejor no lo pueden ver tan bien como lo miro yo aquí, pero esto es una buena foto porque la vas a poder imprimir muy bien. Ok, so first, estas que me mandó por WhatsApp mi familia, yo las voy a guardar. I'm going to download them right to my phone. Esta es la acta, digo, la constancia médica. Bueno, ahora en mi celular me voy a ir y les voy a mandar aquí la link otra vez por si todavía no la tienen. Me voy a ir aquí al Cam Scanner. I'm going to forward that link to you guys as I'm speaking. Ese CamScan ya debe de estarme pagando mi dinero porque ¿cómo los promuevo? Ya tiene años que los uso. I love this app because it's free. You can use it in any, I don't know why it's, is there a buzzing noise for you guys también? Bueno, más son mis headphones. Check quick. Okay, so you're going to go to Cam Scanner, ¿verdad? Vas a bajar esa aplicación o cualquiera para que funcione con tu celular. O sea, no tiene que ser la que yo les estoy diciendo. Y ahora vamos a... I'm going to remove these last documents porque son de alguien más y no quiero que miren. Ok. Ahora sí, ya removí todo. En tu celular, como les mencioné en la semana número 2 sobre la evidencia, you would upload that evidence que te mandó tu familiar o cualquier documento que lo tienes virtual, and you would just put here, right? Si lo tuvieras físico, lo escanearas así, pero como no lo tienes, vas a hacer aquí. You're going to upload. Okay. Let me see if I have them saved here. ¿Ves que sí le puse save? Oh, no le puse download. Really? Quería individual, espérame. Voy a bajarlas individualmente porque... Bueno, esa ni jala, pero voy a hacer estos dos ejemplos. Okay. Ok, so ahora sí, me voy a ir a la aplicación, Cam Scanner, y voy a seleccionar, ¿te acuerdas donde le puse aquí? En Batch. Voy a poner aquí. Y de ahí voy a poner aquí la fotito y voy a seleccionar las fotos de mi familiar que me mandaron y le voy a poner importar, import. Miren qué bonita hace la foto. Ok. Now it looks crispy, it looks beautiful, it looks scanned. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to do this. We're going to check mark. la puedes guardar a tu álbum o la puedes poner correo electrónico, whatever you want, but you're going to email them to yourself so you can print it out, okay? This is what I wanted to show you first. First, you need to have them all printed out. So once you have printed all those out, you're going to have this. All right, give me 1 second. You're going to have this, ¿verdad? Un paquete de muchos documentos imprimidos. Y te lo estoy enseñando como para que no se te cierre el mundo, okay? Even if you have virtual stuff, you can print it out. Ya sea que vayas a la biblioteca, ya sea que tengas tu printer, que vayas con tu amiga, no sé dónde vas a ir a imprimirlos, pero necesitas imprimirlos y tenerlos así, para que los puedas poner en orden. Mi computadora toda estorbosa. Ok, estos mis samples están bien feitos. Yo uso esto mucho para enseñarles. Pónganme en los comentarios, necesito ver más vivos, porque no sé si estoy hablando sola. So, necesito que me pongan ahí si tienen alguna pregunta, si no entienden algo, si escuchan, porque así yo continúo sin parar, so that I don't need to be checking on you guys if you're still alive, okay? So please usen esos comentarios because that lets me know that my internet's still working, okay? Los familiares podrían bajar esta aplicación, pero no necesitan. Tú lo puedes hacer, que te manden una foto bien y tú lo haces de aquí, como ahorita, que me mandaron esa foto por WhatsApp, la bajas. O sea, no les des más tarea a tus familiares. They don't need to be doing your homework. Because then you're going to have to like teach them how to do it, and it's just going to be like, you know, it's just going to be messy. So you don't need to give them more homework that they already have, in my opinion. But you're obviously, if they're more tech savvy than you and you want them to do it for you, you can totally do it. ¿Sale? Okay, perfect. So so now, como miraron en el video que les mandé, y no lo voy a hacer todo, nada más quiero, ¿cómo se dice? Enseñarles, por ejemplo, si yo ya hubiera hecho eso, esta es la acta de defunción que le acabo de tomar la foto, ya la imprimí. Y este es el birth certificate de mi abuelita, ya lo imprimí. Esta es la constancia médica, ya la imprimí. Ok, entonces los pongo en orden como la cover letter. Recuerdan que la cover letter ya la hicimos juntos y ustedes van a escoger su orden como ustedes quieran. Yo ya les enseñé la cover letter, donde la pueden encontrar, cómo la pueden editar y todo eso. Ya tuvimos una whole plática sobre eso. Entonces, así como dice en tu cover letter, así tú vas a poner los documentos en orden, ¿verdad? Que si la cover letter dice, empezamos con la aplicación Form I-131, Application for Travel Document, aquí empieza. La segunda es la G1145, Electronic Notifications. Ok. So esta es de 5 páginas. You just gotta make sure again that everything is signed, everything is filled out correctly. Okay, perfect. You're gonna continue. A ver, G1145. Okay, G1145. Perfect. Check. Y luego que sí, después va a ser la G1450, ya sea que vas a pagar con tarjeta de crédito o en money order o check o whatever. Yo en mi ocasión yo voy a estar en money order. Este más es un sample, nada más para que te des una idea. So aquí lo pusiera porque aquí lo puse yo en mi sworn affidavit. But obviously, if your cover letter, here's in my cover letter, not sworn affidavit. So, así como lo tienes, así lo pones. Si tú lo tienes al revés, pues tú lo pones como tú lo tengas en tu cover letter. Okay? It doesn't have to be the same. It's just whatever works for you. Pero si fuera obviamente una de la debit card, quitaras money order y pusieras la de la tarjeta de crédito. So whatever is your, whatever you want to do, it's whatever's best for you. I'm going to use the money order. So, continúas con el sworn affidavit. Así vas poniendo todos así en orden a como dice tu cover letter. Que luego los passport photos, ahí los pones como en un envelope o una ziploc, o si vienen en una tarjetita, pues le pones una tarjetita para que no se pierdan. Igual, todo va en orden. Esto no te lo voy a enseñar para ponerlos en orden porque ya para eso te mandé ese 10-minute video if you want more detail about, like, if you feel like you need more, okay? You do not need to put sticky notes. You do not need to put staples. You do not need to highlight. This is just because I use it for sample and I'm cheap. I haven't printed printers out again. Porque es que la ven que está bien cara, guys. So anyways, this, I used it once and I highlighted it and I write on it and I put, you know, because I show people how to do it. So these are my copies. They're not even filled out. They're just samples. Yours are going to be clean. They're not going to have sticky notes. They're not going to have too many paper clips. You can use one paper clip. The way the Harco says one paper clip for your entire application. Do not use more than one paper clip. They hate it because people staple and put so many paper clips. Imagine they have to open every single day so many packages. They hate that. So, ¿para qué les quieres caer mal? So don't do it. Okay. Okay, otra cosa. Para firmar, tiene que ser wet ink. Do not, I repeat, do not sign in electronic. Do not. Sign it in wet ink. Y tiene que ser black, correct? Yes. All right. So let's say you have everything already in order. What I want you to do en casita es, una vez que tienes todo en orden aquí, escanear uno por uno como te estoy enseñando. Y eso te lo vas a mandar por correo electrónico tú, ¿ok? So I'm just going to show you, just para que te des una idea cómo lo haré. Es muy fácil hacerlo. Asegúrate que todos los documentos están así, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo se dice? Que está de punta a punta, que no estás cortando ninguna parte del documento que sea importante. You're just going to literally go through all of them. Ay, perdón. So you have to make sure you capture the entire image. You're going to, you know, put them in order. Ay, no voy a hacer todos los 5 porque es lo mismo. Es la forma I-131. The money order, you're going to scan it. You have to have a copy of your money order porque si por algo pasa que tengas que reclamarlo, ¿verdad? Porque si se pierde tu paquete, you want to have a copy of your receipt and a copy of your money order. Todo esto, pues obviamente no lo vas a tener tú. Esto nada más es porque yo me gusta enseñar a las personas con sticky notes y todo. I'm a little extra. So anyways, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to just scan yo así pongo mis IDs, las 3 en una página de la enfrente y luego las 3 on the back. ¿Ok? Estos sticky notes son para que ustedes miren lo que es. So your main documents, you're going to scan that. Boom. The back of the document, you're going to scan that. Boom. So, todo esto, tú lo vas a escanear una por una de todas las páginas de tu aplicación hasta que tengas toditas en tu aplicación aquí de CamScan or whichever one you choose. Once you are done, you're going to go here. You're going to put done. And look how it's going to scan them. It's going to scan them bien bonitas. O sea, se miran nice. No se miran con ninguna. Ahí está toda mi sticky note. No se miran con ninguna huella ni nada. Todo esto, you're just going to put check mark once you review all of them, ¿verdad? Así es como se va a ver. Una vez que tú hagas scan todo y le pongas la check mark, te va a dar todos los papeles en orden y te crea un PDF. Un PDF es como un folder de varios documentos juntos. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put more abajito. You either save to yourself and email it, or you're going to email from here. And you're going to share PDF. Okay. Send. And you're just going to put your email there. Let me put my email. Hold on. SpanglishDreamers.gmail.com. Okay. So once you put your te va a salir aquí una check mark arriba. And you're going to send it to yourself. Y boom, email was sent. Once you have that copy, listo. Now you can send that package. A ver, now you got to put it back together, ¿verdad? But this is the package you would send to USCIS. In your copy, you would just keep it on your email, ¿verdad? Make sure that you label it correctly para que después cuando vayas a tu correo electrónico, you can easily find it y no vas a estar batallando. Pero, esto es nada más para que te des una idea de cómo lo vas a hacer, porque yo sé que hay unos documentos que no tienes imprimidos y hay otros que sí tienes imprimidos. It doesn't matter. First, what you're going to do is put them all scanned and print them. And then once you have a final copy of everything, you're going to put every single package, every single document in order. Fotos bonitas. Email it to yourself. And then now you can send it to USCIS. Now you can let go of your package, okay? Not before. Es muy importante que se tomen el tiempo. Yo sé que son unos 15, 20 minutos extra, pero te va a salvar tiempo si es que pasa algo. Y aparte siempre necesitamos una copia de nuestros documentos de lo que le estamos mandando a USCIS. This is not something crazy. It's just we should always be keeping a copy of it, okay? And nothing is better than virtual because una hard copy, you know, se te puede mojar, se te puede perder. Y tu correo electrónico, tú siempre vas a tener, you know, make sure that you have a correct email, right? And that you have access to your email. So maybe do that first. Un buen tip sería, métete a correo electrónico, mándate un test email so that you know that you're putting, one, the correct email, but two, that you have access to it. Porque yo sé que hay muchos que no checamos nuestro email en añales, si eres como yo. Mi personal one no lo checo casi. So if you don't have access to it, de nada te va a servir. Entonces, make sure, please, 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 have your email correct and have access to it. Okay. iPhone, yes, it has a feature. However, it is not as good as CamScan when you have a picture already. So it lets you scan the documents, but it does not let you upload. So whatever works for you, that's fine. This is just what I recommend because I know it works for like everyone, you know? Okay. Ahora sí. Vamos a seguir con el money order. Antes de que nos vayamos para el money order, is there any questions about this part right now? Is there any questions about how to scan your documents right now? This is life skills, guys. No estamos hablando solamente de Advance Parole. Es siempre bueno tener todos nuestros documentos virtual. Hasta tus propios documentos que tienes, siempre tenlos virtualmente y mándatelos a ti misma. No questions. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Ahora sí. Vamos a hablar acerca del money order. So remember, there's people that are going to send it with debit card. That's fine. Pick your poison. There's people that are going to send it with money order. Esos yo sé que algunas personas tienen preguntas. Un money order lo puedes comprar en diferentes partes, ¿ok? Sí te cuesta unos pesitos, pero ya, como les digo, I'd rather do that than the debit card because it's just safer for me. I know that it's, you know, I'm not going to like run out of my account checking amount. I'm not going to have my bank declining the payment porque es un money order. So it's just like, for me, it works. And this is how it looks like normally for the USPS office, the US Postal Service. Y once you fill it out, arribita dice pay to. So you would put pay to the order of the Homeland Security. You guys, hice esto como like right before our checking. So please don't judge me if there's a typo because I didn't even like check. You don't think there's one. Okay. Abajito donde dice pay to dice address. So you would put their address or their name, US Department of Homeland Security. It's the same thing. All they want to do is to be able to cash their money, to be able to be paid. If they are not able to, then they would send your package back con todo y tu money order. Abajito donde dice memo, no todos los money orders dicen una memo or info. No todos dicen eso. El de USPS, normally it does. So you can just put something that lets them know that this Advance Parole application belongs to a DACA recipient and that's the payment that you want for, you know, that's the payment you're trying to make. So for this form. So it's I-131 form, Advance Parole, DACA. That's usually what I put. I put all those three things just so that they know it's not just any Advance Parole. This is, I know that it belongs to a DACA recipient because there's different categories that, you know, some categories don't even have a payment. So it just so to make it very clear. And then donde dice from, pues obviamente tu nombre y el address de la derecha, abajo de donde dice from, would be your address, the person that purchased it. So just put your address. Make sure that you put your address correctly. ¿Por qué? Porque si tú, por ejemplo, te regresan el paquete o se pierde, vas a necesitar contactar al lo de tu money order, because there's on the receipt you get a number. If you have to contact them, you have to be able to provide your address. You have to be able to give them your correct information in order for them to return you the payment. So please just keep that in mind. Y abajito va a haber una parte de where you just sign it. So le pones tu firma, ¿ok? Este es uno que es como el de Western Union, parecido al Western Union. Obviamente arribita tiene el monto total, que son ahorita $575. Empezando abril 1 del 2024, va a subir el precio. So please send it as soon as possible so you can get this fee instead of the new one. Arriba donde dice, los de Western Union están aún más fácil porque no tiene muchas preguntas. Donde dice pay to the order of course you would put US Department of Homeland Security. Y abajito dice, donde está escrito your US mailing address, ahí dice purchaser's address. So that would be your address, la dirección tuya. They don't even want you to put their own address, the US Department of Homeland Security. It's just your address. And then who do you want to pay it to? To the US Department of Homeland Security. Lo de aliadito habla de un account number. You don't have to worry about that. It's not applicable for us. Abajito donde dice sign your name, you can just put your signature. Pero todo el recibo que está abajito de estos números, todo el recibo con la barcode, you would keep that. That is your receipt. So you just, there's like a little part where you tear it up, and you keep that. In case you need to cash it, ¿verdad? Si algo pasa. Preguntas sobre money orders. Se corre y se va. Preguntas sobre el money order. ¿Cómo vamos? Rapidito. Preguntas. Nope, ¿no preguntas? Okay. No questions. Perfect. Yes, pues sí vamos. Entonces, highlights. Sign with wet ink, negra. Una tinta negra. Firmar a mano. Save a copy of your complete package. I know that one of you guys here is going to be like, oh, I didn't send it. And you're going to be worrying, ay, ojalá que todo esté bien porque no hice una copia. Don't let that be you, because hopefully it's going to be everything fine and no hay problema. Casi no pierden gracias a Dios, casi no pierden los paquetes. Pero if it is you, you're going to just be worried until, you get that receipt notice. It's just going to be a mess. So please don't put yourself in that position. Okay? And then another thing you have to keep in mind, obviously, is that you send one or the other. You don't send the G1450 form and the money order. You send one or the other, one payment method. That's it. That's all you need. Make sure that you put the correct amount. It could be 2 money orders as long as it's the correct total. So puedes mandar uno de 500, uno de 75, porque hay muchos lugares donde solamente te los hacen por 500. That's fine. As long as you fill the information on both of them, don't leave the second one blank, and as long as they add up to the correct amount, okay? How do you find out the address of where to mail it? Santi, that is on the free guide. Come on. We know this one. That's on the free guide. That is also on the workshop. It's on the last page where I show you on the guide how to send it and where to send it to. There's 2 addresses. One of them is if you're going to send it on USPS postal service, and the other one is if you're going to send it like in UPS, FedEx, or DHL, or whatever. There's 2 addresses, so go check them out. Obviously, I don't know them on the top of my head. I don't even know my address on the top of my head. Okay, so esas son las únicas cosas que quería enseñar el día de hoy. La otra muy importante que quiero hablar hoy es sobre el check-in que vamos a tener de Zoom. Aquí les voy a mandar el link de eso, ¿ok? As we speak, I'm sending this link for the acknowledgement form. Para poder que les mande yo el email solamente a las personas que van a estar atendiendo, I'm going to send this one right now to you guys. Okay, you should already receive it. esta acknowledgement form tiene preguntas muy simples. Nada más es una, you literally just click a checkbox, you know, that you understand the rules, and then you just put your email, and that's it. That's all you have to do. But this is going to allow me to compile the email addresses of those who are still on the bootcamp. Porque como han pasado las semanas, yo he ido sacando personas. Okay. ¿Por qué? Porque no están activos o porque no hicieron su attendance 2 or 3 weeks in a row. So I just like remove them, right? This Zoom hangout is going to be just for those who are, you know, who are engaged, who are coming in or putting their attendance. And so as long as you fill that form out, you're going to get the Zoom invite like within the weekend. Okay. Your deadline to send that, to acknowledge that form, is this Friday, ¿verdad? Do not let this, you know, pass, porque yo no voy a estar mandando los links individualmente porque pues nunca acabaría. Eso nada más lo voy a hacer yo over the weekend. Like I'm just going to send it to everybody, the Zoom link and the password. And ya, me desocupo y ya los miro el lunes, ¿verdad? But if for some reason you don't send it on time, I'm just not going to like be going out of my way to send people individually. It's just not fair. So les doy de aquí hasta el viernes para que hagan. It's one step. You just click the checkbox, pardon. You read, because it tells you about, you know, that it's a private meeting. There's not going to be recordings. I do not give authorization for anybody else to record. I want everybody to have a safe environment where they can ask questions y todo eso, okay? So just read those, and then you'll receive the email. Like just put your email and then submit it, okay? How about personal check? Un personal check was you just send it with your information. But I'm not going to go over that. That's just your signature and the amount, okay? All right. Y todo lo que se manda is a U.S. Department of Homeland Security. So that's the person who's receiving it, and you are your person. So your name. Okay. As long as you send the right amount. Thank you. See, de nada. New to the group. Okay. So this is for the bootcamp too, Sandy. But if you are new and if you are not participating on the bootcamp, what you can do is start on the free guide. There's a link on my YouTube channel, my TikTok, and my Facebook and Instagram. You click on that. Se llama Spanglish Girl, así como esto, .com, así como está aquí en mi, ¿cómo se llama? Aquí. This is the website. You click on that, and then you're going to be able to click the botoncito donde dice free guides, and you can get it automatically to your email, okay? Preguntitas sobre el acknowledgement form. You can literally do it right now para que no se les olvide, okay? You can literally do it right now as we're speaking. Ahora sí, vamos a irnos a las preguntas. Week number 5. Share screen. Window. Ay. A ver. Oh, here it is. Okay, perfect. Share screen, vale mes. Okay, ahora sí. Let me make this a little bit bigger, a ver si eso ayuda. Okay, sí están viendo lo que yo miro. Perfect. All right, estas son las preguntitas que pusieron en su attendance. Let's just go over them real quick porque no son muchas. Y luego pues ya puedo ver si tienen alguna preguntita ustedes que están aquí presentes en el live, ¿ok? Ya tenemos a alguien que mandó su package already. Perfect. No questions. Ya llené mis formularios. Estoy esperando mis traducciones de tu recomendación. Sí, las personas que yo les recomiendo, que este es Suri Belén, ya enviaron casi todas las traducciones, les faltan nada más 2 personas, me parece. They actually informed me of that today, which are the exact persons. So if you sent it and I'm not calling your name, check your inbox, check your folders, check your email, okay? So los únicos que faltan es Mayra y Azucena. Everyone else should have already received them. I checked in with them today because I'm like, hey, we're at the end. Are the transitions done? And they're like, there's 2 pending y son Mayra y Azucena. Todos los demás ya las recibieron. So they should be on your email, okay? Y muchas gracias, ya recibí las traducciones. Solo tengo que poner mi paquete junto. Perfecto. No questions, followed along, finding out the application. Claudia! Yo mandé mi paquete en Advance Parole en enero. Ya lo recibieron. Ok. Ya lo mandaste. Perfecto. Uy. Se me fue. Mi pregunta es, ¿cuánto tiempo se tarda en que yo reciba esa notificación por correo o no la mandan? Solo es por cuenta de USCIS. Y si me mandan un FF. No sé qué es FF. Pero tu pregunta es que cuánto tiempo tardan en ellos darte una receipt notice. It could be a week, it could be 2, it could be a month. The electronic notifications could be on your USCIS account. Sometimes they even send text messages or emails that like they've received something from you, or they're like updates as like we're reviewing your package or things like that. So just be on the lookout for that. Si te mandan un RFE, I think you were trying to say RFE, Request for Evidence, RFE, porque pues dices FF, but I'm thinking that's what you mean. Si te mandan un RFE, they're going to send it to you by mail, and sometimes they upload it también a tu USCIS account. Just waiting on my DACA renewal to send them, and I'm going to get my son's passport. Yes, chicos, agarren esos pasaportes, porque recuerden que tardan tiempo en darle esos pasaportes, ¿ok? Ahora sí, vamos a go down. Estoy esperando mi dice, ok, está esperando la evidencia. Esperando lo de evidencia también, Lisbeth. Ahí voy, paso a pasito, suavecito. So proud of me. Yes, I'm so proud of everybody here that's keeping up. Muchas gracias por tu ayuda, hermosa. Ay, thank you, and I appreciate that. Cora dice, I went through the forms. They seem easy, but easier with your help. Hey. Thanks for clarifying some of the stuff. I was kind of confusing. Okay, perfect. Thank you for explaining the forms. It was easier than the DACA forms. I'm telling you guys, si yo puedo, tú también con más ganas. No questions. Have all my paperwork filled out. Just waiting on some documents. Perfecto. Chido, chingón. No questions. Me faltan mis traducciones que mandé por usted. AC, you're one of those. You're one of those that is still, that just sent them and they're waiting on them. They're pending. Y esperando que llegue mi renovación de DACA. Ok, perfect. No questions so far. Ya mandé mi paquete, dice la Perla. Perfecto. Ay, dude, I'm so proud of you guys. Most people here are, ¿cómo se dice? Oh, was I not sharing? Bueno. Okay. I hope I was sharing, because I was sharing at the beginning the questions, ¿verdad? Okay, perfecto. Entonces, I'm so proud of you guys, los que you guys are keeping up. 2 things to know about next week. One, we're going to be meeting igual Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time, el Monday, pero va a ser por Zoom. Ustedes van a recibir el enlace para la Zoom call el sábado y el domingo a su correo electrónico, ¿ok? So tú tienes de aquí hasta el viernes para mandarme ese acknowledgement form so that you can be on that list of emails y yo te pueda mandar ese Zoom invite, ¿ok? So please do it as soon as possible. Do not forget about that. And then 2 things, the second thing you need to know es que vamos a estar hablando acerca de preguntas. If you're the winner, vamos a estar hablando de las preguntas y vamos a estar haciendo la rifa. Okay, la rifa que les dije, el giveaway. If you're one of the winners, you're going to have 24 hours to send me that virtual package. Okay, so vamos a escoger 3 personas ganadoras. Y no va a ser, esto no es asistencia legal, es solamente literalmente another set of eyes to review your package, to read it and make sure that you didn't forget anything in your package and that it looks great. That's all we're going to be doing, like a little review. Pero si eres tú uno de esos 3 ganadores, tú vas a tener todas 24 horas para figurar cómo nos mandas ese correo electrónico de tu virtual copy. Igual como les enseñé ahorita, you're going to put it, you're going to do the virtual copy and you're going to send it to us, so you have all this week to complete your photos and then scan them and send them to your email so that you can literally just send it to us. You're going to have 24 hours to do that. No, you will not have more than 24 hours. If the question is like, but I'm still not done, you will not have more than 24 hours because remember, this is for the people that are keeping up. This is an incentive for people that are keeping up with the bootcamp week by week. Si, por ejemplo, te falta una cosa, ¿verdad? Y todo lo demás está completo, then of course, yes, like I know that some people are still waiting for one thing or whatever. That's totally okay. You can send the rest of the package and we'll review the rest. And of course, we're not going to wait around for you guys to like get everything else. So if one thing is missing or 2, that's okay. But if everything is missing, then no, I'm not going to wait for you 3 weeks until you complete it because this is, an incentive for people to keep up with the bootcamp. So esa es la única cosita que sí quería que supieran sobre los ganadores. Okay, vamos a escogerlos durante la Zoom meeting. And if you're one of those, yay, awesome. You're going to have 24 hours to get those virtual packages. Okay. Ana dice, sí, la verdad sí es muy fácil esto de hacer Advance Parole por uno mismo, porque no lo hice antes. I know. Y fíjate, la mayoría de las personas cuando llegan al bootcamp llegan que tienen miedo, ¿verdad? Pero once they do Advance Parole, they come back, they're like, I want to do it again. I'm ready to do it again. Like se les quita el miedo y miran que like it's not that difficult. Obviamente lo más difícil es las traducciones, los más tedious, ¿verdad? Time consuming. Everything else is super easy. So don't be scared, guys. Like yo sé que se siente intimidating, pero pues para eso es el bootcamp, para llevarlo pasito, pasito, suavecito, como dijo la chica aquí. Mi esposo va a usar la misma razón que yo a ver a mi tía. Él tiene que tener todas las actas y medical record, igual que yo en su paquete. Sí, tiene que tener todo para una aplicación. ¿Por qué? Porque su aplicación es separada de la tuya. Son 2 aplicaciones. So, ¿cómo vas a ver el oficial que esta tía tiene documentación que comprueba que está enferma? Al menos que él la incluya en su paquete, ¿verdad? Nada te garantiza que el mismo officer va a revisar lo de los 2. Nada te garantiza que lo van a procesar al mismo tiempo. Pero obviamente we can put ourselves in a best position by sending it cada paquete junto, cada paquete entero, con evidencia, con su affidavit, con pago, con passport force, cada uno completa. Y esos mismos envelopes, ponerlos adentro de un bigger package, right? So please watch the video that I shared. Eso me indica que no has mirado el link. Go ahead and watch it so that you can get a little bit of a better understanding tú, Mariana. Okay? Les acabo de mandar al bootcamp un link de un 10-minute video. Make sure that you watch it, okay? No te entiendo tu pregunta, Lisbeth. Ok, bueno, entonces, ¿alguna otra pregunta aparte de las de Lisbeth? Pónganme en los comentarios. Guys, pónganme en los comentarios what step are you on? Like, ¿qué es lo que te falta? Are you keeping up? Are you going to have to work extra hard this week? Because you can still make it, okay? Do not think that because you have fallen behind that I'm just going to give up. Fuck it. No, do not be that person. You started something, now you got to finish it, okay? Now you gotta put like más ganas because now this week vas a estar en chinga trabajando en eso. So do not give up. Do not let that be your answer. Okay. So póngame en los comentarios, like realistically speaking, ¿cuánto te falta a ti? ¿En qué paso vas? How many are we left in the bootcamp? Fíjate que la semana pasada eran 36 activos. Pero empezamos un chingo, ¿eh? Pero pues yo voy cada semana removiendo. Todavía hay más. Hay como 50 porque de keep up with the rest. Pero activos que he estado notándonos en las attendance cada semana, sí, como unos 30 something. Ok, mi esposo va a usar, sí. Getting birth certificates. Okay, so Santi, tú todavía estás getting those birth certificates, te faltan las traducciones. Muy bien, muy bien. Make sure that you review. In that same guide que te dije tú, Santi, hay un sample de una translation, so you can get a hand of like how you should do your translations, okay? Yasuri dice, maybe a few days to get pictures and money order. Hey, dude, ahí la llevas, vato, ahí la llevas, Yasuri. Okay. What about everybody else? Díganme en qué paso están. I want to know where you guys are at. Yes, Lisbeth, yes, you could still submit. Y chicos, el bootcamp WhatsApp community is going to be left open. Una, porque si después les mandan un RFE, if you want to ask a little bit of a question, I can like try to like assist with that. Or you can post it on the group. It's obviously like better in the group because people will have more ideas, not just me. It's going to be a lot of feedback. Or if you just want to like get updates or things like that, you can definitely stay on the group. But the most important thing is that you can still have access to the information that has been sent. So if you haven't finished it, you still can get all those links, in an easy, organized way. Y obviamente, you can still submit the translations if you need them. Okay. I just need to make extra copy. Perfect. Okay, so Grace, you're like literally in the end. No hay problema si envío mi Advance Parole mid-March con los 575. Argelina, that is your decision to make. I can tell you that normally they're going to take 5 days to get there, but that is not always the case. Like packages get lost sometimes or get sent back and then you have to resend it. So it is your decision to make, but as long as that USCIS gets your receipt, gets your package and starts like, uploading your package into their system by April 1st, 575 is going to be fine. After that, they're going to send them back because it's no longer correct. Okay. María dice que solo necesita sus fotos y money order. Oh, those passport photos and the money order. Perfect. Just double check 20 minutes to be sure there's no typos. But everything is ready for me and my hubby. Hey, Leti, so you're doing too. Y ya nada más necesitas double check everything. Yes, guys, please. I don't even feel like I need to tell you guys this. Because everybody that I've ever met that does their own paperwork, they check it so many fucking times. More than a freaking attorney would, because an attorney is just like reviewing once or twice and that's it. You probably will check it like 10 times. I just know it because we care. It's our own pellejo, on the line. So we want to make sure that everything is correct, everything is right, and that we're submitting enough evidence to get approved because it's our money, Okay, solo estoy esperando las traducciones. Sí, Mayra, tú y Eri, algo así, eran las dos personas que estaban pending. Everybody else should have already received them if they're correct, because that's the update I got this morning from them. I just wanted to check in this afternoon. I just wanted to check in with them to just like make sure that I had that information for you guys. So just be on the lookout, okay? Grace, you're going to send it tomorrow. Okay. Qué padre. Pues we're going to miss you on the Zoom, but if you want to still come hang, you should totally join because maybe you have some feedback for those who still are working on it. So I would still love to meet you. Muchas felicidades por todo su hard work, guys, y suerte a todos. Yes. Yo mandé mi packet, it arrives tomorrow con ellos. Qué bueno, tú, Perla. Igual para lo mismo para ti. If you want to join, you're more than welcome. Pero es que me las van a mandar. Okay, perfecto. Sí, dijeron que ya. I'm behind. I was waiting on my DACA renewal. Lost my job. Sort of gave up. I need to get to the dentist quote and the translation. Hi, Jenny. I know. Sometimes shit happens, dude. But you know what? At least you know how to do your own package. Si te llegan los 575 y lo puedes hacer, pues chido. Y si no, pues espérate y ni modo. Shit happens sometimes that sets us back. Guys, cuando yo estaba en college, yo quise hacer study abroad for all my time in college. Every single year I wanted to do it, but I never had the time or the money because I had to work like 2 jobs. So I totally get it. Okay. Will do. Sale, vale, Grace. I'm so sad I haven't gotten my constancia médica. I get it this week, hopefully. Felicidades a todos los que ya me lo terminan. Ay, segura, segura. Mira, you just have to like keep pushing, okay? A veces sí se atrasan o la familia como que no le da tanta importancia, but you have to be persistent, okay? You got this. No te des por vencida. Still missing some translations, pictures, and money order. Ya vas por menos, ¿eh? Ya nada más te falta. Pues es que las translations sí son un poquito tedious, pero lo que es el money order, rapidito. Nomás el pedo es agarrar el dinero, ¿sabes? Jenny dice, I'm behind, but I will get it done by the end of the bootcamp, except the fee. Perfect. Es lo que quiero, chingona. Eso es lo que quiero, que no se rajen, porque yo sé que muchos dicen, es que ya, like, I felt too behind. Well, now you're making excuses. Like, you know, you slept those weeks, now you gotta, like, echar chingazos. Es como cuando estamos en la escuela y llega el final, no te vas a acostar a dormir. Vas a hacer un pinche all-nighter porque you still have to have it done by the end of the day, you know? So, guys, así como la Jenny, ustedes los quiero ver. Si están behind, and you know who you are, you know who the motherfucker you are, okay? If you're behind, don't make excuses for yourself, okay? Find solutions. Okay, este fin de semana me voy a poner en chinga. Y, you know, like, I'm going to ask this person to help me, like, review it. And, you know, like, I'm going to ask my friend to help me review my translations. Like, pónganse pilas. No se den por vencidos, okay? I have to wait until I get back to work since I lost my job. No, I feel you, dude. Your DACA expired. Guys, please send those renewals on time porque si USA está cagando palo. Okay, bueno, pues I am so happy that you guys have made it this far. Nos vemos el lunes. Don't forget the acknowledgement form. Don't forget to make your copy. Don't forget to make your copy. Les voy a dar un zape si no la hacen porque siempre pasa que a la persona que no la hace es la que le toca la mala suerte. Pues yo creo que es la vida que nos da chingadazos en la cara por no andar haciendo caso. But anyways, I'm so happy for you guys. Nos vemos el lunes a las 8 p.m. Central Time también por el Zoom. Y remember, it's not going to be recorded, so if you miss, I'm sorry. But I'm still going to announce the winners on the grupito. So even if you miss anyone, you're still going to have, you know, that's still your spot. Okay, gracias a todos por lo que haces. Ayuda y motivación, bendiciones. Gracias, I appreciate it. Nos vemos pronto, pero ya a vivo y a todo color en el Zoom. Bye, everybody. Cuídense mucho.